Hey guys, we got the Apple tablet coming out today, or whatever they're going to call it. iPad, iSlate, Slate, Pad, tablet, whatever it is. So I'm watching some Twit coverage of it. They're going live pretty much all day while I'm working. We're going to see what comes out. It's going to be exciting. Apple tablet! The Apple iPad event just happened. They created something new. They brought it to us. iPad. And my question is, to you, will you buy this iPad? I wrote a blog post on it already saying that due to the fact that, one, there's no camera in it, two, there's no video editing software in it, it kind of defeats purpose for me. As most of you guys know, I do video editing on my Apple stuff, and for that reason right there, I honestly have no use for the iPad between my iPhone and my MacBook Pro. But I want to know, what do you guys think? It's great for viewing video, but I have a dock pin that puts it out into AV hookup for my TV, so I can watch video on my TV already, streaming from my MacBook to my iPhone, so I really don't need a bigger display. The keyboard was kind of cool, I will admit that, if you do a lot of typing, and I wonder if it works with the iPhone. They made a dock with a keyboard on it, and it's, lifted like the docks are, and you slide your iPad right into it. I wonder if that works with the iPhone. That would be very interesting. But as of right now, I was impressed by what they accomplished with it, but it's not something that I would go out run and buy. Maybe if I was in the market for a netbook, then I would consider it because it's priced really well for what you can get. There's an unlimited data plan for 3G that's top notch, only $30. That's awesome. I'm going to watch some more and read some more about it and let you know as I come across stuff. Alright guys, we have some specs here. The height is 9.56 inches, width 7.47, depth only a half an inch, 0.5, weight is 1.5 pounds for the Wi-Fi model and 1.6 pounds for the Wi-Fi plus 3G model. Capacity, we have 16 gig, 32 gig, or 64 gig, which is defined by 3 different prices, and if you want Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi plus 3G, so you have 6 possible price points. 1024 by 768 pixel resolution at 132 pixels per inch, decent resolution. You can watch some nice high quality, high def video on it. Connects nicely with YouTube to get YouTube's HD quality video. Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth connection, 3G connection, digital compass, no cell phone in it at all. What I was hoping was to have just, nobody's going to hold that thing up against their ear, but if you could plug this in, put in your earbuds, you could have that thing docked right there. Oh look, while I'm working, a phone call came in, hit a button, I already got it connected to me. Hey, how's it going? I can talk, and then maybe I can do some backgrounding and I can do some work on it back then. That would be something that I would use. Processor, a 1 gigahertz Apple A4 custom designed high performance low power system on a chip. I've never heard of Apple A4 before. Obviously it's something they designed just for this, so we'll see how it runs. It's got an accelerometer, ambient light sensor. They have that in the iPhone. Audio frequency response, 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Audio formats, AAC, protected AAC, MP3s, MP3 VBR, Audible, Apple Lossless, AIF, FM Wave, TV and video. Supports 1024x720 with dock connector, add VGA adapter with Apple Composite, so you can get the cable and it'll put it out, except it'll probably just put out video and not actual screen, your launch screen or dock screen. So that sucks. H.264 video up to 720p 30 frames per second. The mail feature was pretty cool on there, which that'd be more used for businesses, I guess, where it was split in thirds. And they had your mail contacts here and then the message in the 2/3, and you could easily navigate between. That was really neat. Battery, 10 hours of battery, that's pretty good. Charging via power adapter or USB to computer system. Same buttons as on the iPhone. The accessories, I told you all about the keyboard, the iPad keyboard dock. This is what it looks like. It's the iPad docked into it. I'm wondering, can I plug in my iPhone to that? There's an iPad camera connection kit. That's cool. Camera connection kit has a 30 dock pin, and then it's got, looks like a card reader or a micro card reader that you can connect to the pad. I wonder if it'll work on the phone, and it'll import your videos and photos to it, which is pretty neat. SDK is available, so we should hopefully have some cool apps for it. The apps that are already on your iPhone can be used on the iPad, and there's a 2x button that you can press, and what that does, it duplicates every pixel to where you have double pixel density. It's just a duplication to make it larger to fill the screen, which is pretty cool. LED IPS LCD display. I don't know what IPS is, honestly. It seems like it makes it a little bit more crisp and vivid, but I'm not positive. You got the new iBook store, which is pretty neat, so you can download books and read them. If you turn it landscape, you'll have 2 pages, and you can click and it'll turn page, or you can just have it in portrait mode and you can read. And that's pretty cool. It seems like they got a lot of publishers up. I think students will be able to use that. Instead of carrying around a backpack full of books, they can just download all their textbooks onto the iPad and use that. Well, I was thinking about this in the shower this morning. You wouldn't have, though, the whole buyback of the book that most bookstores do after you buy them from their store. At the end of the semester, you can buy back the book, but I think that could be negated depending on the price of the book in the iBook store. So that'll be interesting to know what some of the prices are for textbooks in the store. But if you want to check out more of my thoughts, check out LaneVids.com. I put a blog post up, link in the sidebar. Check it out and let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below, or at LaneVids.com, or a video response, or Twitter me, twitter.com/LaneVids. We went down to Josh's house for guys' night tonight. Talked a little bit about the iPad, kind of got everybody's thoughts on it. Josh likes the idea of them. He was very skeptical at first, it seemed, due to the fact that the Apple's marketing, which I agree with him, Apple's marketing, they didn't really tell you why you needed this thing. And, you know, the fact that they just said it's a magical device, I mean, that really doesn't tell you much. He has kids and a wife and a family, and for just around the home, you know, mobile between everybody type of use, not necessarily taking it with you unless you're going on like a road trip or getting on a plane type of thing, he thinks would be very useful. Conrad, on the other hand, he is all about the Google stuff. He wants to get him a Nexus 1 once the lines open up to AT&T get 3G, or possible if Verizon has a decent unlimited plan for a phone. I don't know how it works yet, Nexus 1 and all that. He likes the Google operating system whenever that's going to come out, and he's hoping that eventually Google will put out a pad type of device like the Apple one. We all kind of agreed that computing is going less and less from you having your own computer, and computers not necessarily being the main thing that you work on, and everything's just kind of coming to this screen, as a consumable device, which is very interesting, and I could definitely see that happening, especially with just, you know, regular Americans who just really want to watch movies or TV or listen to music type of thing. So, cool stuff. We watched an episode of Band of Brothers, going to watch an episode of Survivor, and I'm going to bed. Good night.
Hey, subscribe! And don't forget to rate this 5 stars! Favorite this video, leave me a text comment! And also, please give me a video response! And share this video with all your friends on YouTube and elsewhere.